Hey, what's up, Michael? This is a quick demo video for you for your custom saber. This is a really cool piece. I always enjoy watching you post some stuff that you create on the ULC. I have been meaning to reach out to you and see if you would do a commission for me sometime and make me an empty saber. So if that's something that you'd be open to, I'd love to pick up one of your pieces because they're all very unique. This one is no different. This is very cool. Let me turn my phone off real quick. The grip on this is very comfortable. It goes right into the hand. Very easy to grab, and it just feels very comfortable, like it's supposed to be there. This saber has some Viking runes on it. There we go. I've been having some trouble with my camera settings lately, and I need to fix that. But this has some Viking runes on it over here, and that will come into play when we open up the saber. And then you've got some around the collar right here too, next to your switches right here. Right around that collar there. This came to me as a one-button setup, so you had one hole that was drilled for a dome tactile. You asked me to add another one, so that's what I did. Additionally, when I drilled that second hole for that dome tactile, I went through, I countersunk both of the holes because I found the switches a little bit hard to press because they were so far into that material. So I opened up that material around the switches a little bit. I hope that you don't mind that. All right. To get to your chassis, you just want to unscrew the handle here. Also, this ring was kind of free floating when I took the handle off, so as I mentioned to you, I went ahead and I CA glued that to the top of your handle so that won't be coming off anymore. All right, and then this is your chassis. So you had asked for a CFX board, which is right here. Easy access to your SD card. Pop that in and out from there, so SD card side up. You would have to pop the board up to get to the USB. There's a small cutout for that just because this board in particular has a lot of real estate that it needs to take up in the chassis. But you've got a removable battery here, spring side for the negative side of your battery, of course. A 28mm Smuggler's Outpost Elite speaker. And then what I did with the chassis, I went with a Viking piece right here, a symbol. This is a, what is this called? A seamless knot. And then the other side matches that. And then up here, I gave you two different Viking symbols, both meaning protection, just to kind of match what was going on with the edge of the saber. For the handle area, I noticed your handle was, you got this ribbed part for the handle. I kind of mimicked that right here next to the board. And then we did the signs, or the symbology rather. And then over here next to the speaker, I just kind of roughly mimicked what was going on with this piece right here. So hopefully that looks like it actually matches the saber. Now you'll notice in this handle there's a ton of room, right? There's a ton of room in there, but I chose to stack the battery and the board together so that we could use the entire back of this for some sound resonance. This saber sounds really good. You have my sound font on here for now, as well as the stock font package. This is the first time that I've given out my font in the CFX format, and I forgot to take off the normally it says apologize, but when it was originally made as a small joke between Jesse and myself, it says this. Apologize to my girlfriend. So you get the whole apologize to my girlfriend version. All right, so we put the battery in there. It snaps in there nice and tough. We can just come over here and put the handle on. We'll screw this all the way down, lock it down. Now you can hit power. If you have these greeblies facing up, right? The power, or the switch to your left is power. As your blade plug in there, I just wanted to show you it had some nice shine through. You got a little bit of shine through on your blade retention screw, which is really cool. And then the other side, of course, is auxiliary. And we'll hold that down and turn it off. Very easy to press. All right, so we'll just loosen up that brass greebly. Your blade plug will fall out here, and this of course is made for a 1-inch diameter Neopixel blade. You do have a stock V4 Neopixel connector in there. All right. I typically don't use stocks. I typically use a CCS blade connector, but I actually am out, and they're in the mail right now. They're out for delivery, but they're not here yet. So you got one of the stocks that I had laying around, but it was brand new. All right, so we'll lock that blade down and hit power.
Cell energy critical.
I need to charge this battery. I meant to do it yesterday after my demo, and I forgot all about it. So it says sound energy critical because that battery is almost dead. But we're still able to light up a blade, do blaster bolt deflex, hold it down for blade lockup. We can do color change. You like green. See if we can find a green. Tap the button. Now we got a green blade.
Sound energy critical.
Sound energy critical. Charge your battery. We got a lot of bass to it. A ton of sound resonance. And we'll turn it off just like that. All right, so we'll go ahead and take the blade out. I'm going to put your blade plug back in it now so I don't forget. That's a really cool plug, so I'd hate to forget to send it to you. And then once we're done, of course, CFX has a deep sleep mode. It has a true deep sleep mode. That's why I did not put a kill switch into this chassis. It's not needed. All right, so you can let this sit on the shelf for months and months and then turn it on later and you're good to go. Or if you are more comfortable taking out the battery, just do it from the positive side by your speaker. You can pop it out with your finger just like that. All right, but that is basically your custom Saber. Let me know if you have any questions. I really appreciate all the support that you've given me and my business over the years. I've been doing Sabers for you off and on now for 2 or 3 years, I think, right? So I really appreciate you keep coming back, and I hope that you like the way this turned out. Thanks, man.